All right, so today we're going to test out 3 of the best-selling 40-ounce to 42-ounce thermoses on Amazon to see which keeps your drinks coldest the longest. We're going to do a 24 and then a 48-hour test. Featured in this experiment, we have contender number 1, the 40-ounce 2.0 Stanley Thirst Quencher. Contender number 2, we have the 42-ounce Yeti Rambler, one of my personal favorite brands, by the way. Contender number 3, this is actually the newest thermos in my personal collection and is starting to become one of my favorites because it's got the best, softest, most ergonomic handle of the lot. But anyway, I digress. This is the 40-ounce tumbler by Simple Modern. All these have tall claims about how long they keep your drinks cool, but let's put them to the test and find out for ourselves. All right, so I put exactly 2 cups of ice in each one of these tumblers, and then I filled them up with sink water just to make sure that the temperatures were approximately the same for the start of this experiment. Now let's put the lids on and let them sit for 12, then 24, then maybe even 48 hours. We'll see how long this goes. I don't know. All right, it's been 12 hours. We're going to do our first check-in. First is Stanley. I did loosen these tops just to kind of help myself a little bit here. Still ice in this one. That's a Stanley. This is the Yeti. Ice in this one too. It's a bit hard to tell which one has more or less ice at the moment, but this ice seems to be a little more broken up, which is interesting. And then of course, contender number 3, this is our Simple Modern. Big chunk of ice in this one still. So hard to tell which one's currently in the lead, but definitely all 3 still have ice. All 3 still ice cold. We will see what the morning holds and check in again at the 24-hour mark. Okay, 24-hour check-in time. So I went ahead and loosened these up just because it's hard to film and unscrew bottle caps at the same time. But let's take a look at Stanley first. 24 hours later, we still got ice in here, so great. Still in the running. Yeti. Interestingly, no ice. I am kind of shocked by that. I mean, I've actually had ice keep in Yeti for longer than 24 hours before, but I used a lot more. In this experiment, I just put the same amount of ice in each one. So this is out of the running. I mean, this is still cold. Yeah, still cold, but no ice. All right, so far, Stanley in the lead. So that one's out. And then let's see how Simple Modern held up. Still ice. Okay, so it is now down to Simple Modern versus Stanley. Let's see which one keeps ice in here the longest. We'll keep checking back every 12 hours. Okay, so this is technically the 33-hour mark since I'm not going to stay up till midnight tonight. So let's check it now, and then we'll check it again in the morning. So 33 hours. Let's see here. All right, it looks like no ice in the Stanley, but ice cold still. I will give it that. Now let's check out Simple Modern. Ooh, look at this, guys. Ice. 33 hours in. All right, this is impressing me so far. Let's see if this still has ice tomorrow morning. If so, this might be the winner as far as which one keeps your drinks coldest the longest. Okay, we are now at the full 50-hour mark. Let's see if there's any ice left in this. Okay, we are finally melted after 2 full days. Overall, pretty impressive though. So this one kept ice the longest. That's Simple Modern. Stanley kept ice the second longest. And Yeti came in third for the sake of this experiment. Ta-da!